Hello my friends, this is Jose from Lovita. Today I'm going to talk about something that's really important. That means, how do our motivations and practices define our future? So doing things that don't matter can take a lot of energy, right? It's important to find meaning in our activities and set goals that really are aligned with what matters most to us and not to other people, right? Intrinsic motivation is one of the most genuine form of motivation. And this occurs when people pursue behaviors that are aligned with their core values. So, for example, a student studies because it is necessary for their success, right? And they see studying as part of who they are. So, how do we do that? Motivation. So, the most important, or one of the most important factor, is to determine your success and reaching this goal is your level of motivation. So motivation is this force that empowers us to take action, to achieve a goal, and it keeps us keeps us going when things go difficult sometimes. It's the reason we get up early and exercise, for example, and stay after work to finish a project. It's this force that drives us and puts us in this puts us this effort, So, and everyone has different levels of motivations, and at different times of the day of our life, the best way to keep our motivation high at this level is to find ways to make it intrinsic. That means coming from inside, which means that you do not do it that you do it for this enjoyment, right? For example, a runner is motivated to run because they enjoy the experience of being outdoors and, moving their body. So someone that writes a book, for example, is motivated because they enjoy the satisfaction of seeing their work or their book in print, for example, and seeing it out there. So another good way to increase this intrinsic motivation is to focus on the reasons why you want to do something. Why do we want to do this? Putting our focus on our goals and why we want them. This gives us this bigger sense of purpose, and this helps us to maintain this consistency and stick with our goals. That's really important, right? So one of the most powerful motivational tools is to use this visualization, right? Visualization. This is a practice, and this is like mentally visualizing your successful outcome, for example, in as much detail as possible. Visualizing your goal in this way is this really powerful strategy to help you to stay on track, especially during difficult times. So motivation is really a little bit complex, and it's impossible to create just a universal formula, right? The most important thing to remember is that your motivation must come from within you. You cannot get motivated by someone else because they want you to do something or because it's what society considers right. So your motivation is where life happens. It's where you define meaning, plan for the future, and imagine, right? This is where your values, your need, your priorities, your goals and passions live. The only way to cultivate your own motivation is through conscious choices and this intentional behavior, your behavior. So what do you need to have also this self-discipline, and this is really some important skill. That helps us to achieve this success, and in all areas of life, this self-discipline, it helps us to make this better choices, healthier choices in our diet, in our lifestyle, increases our productivity, and it also improves our mental health. It will also lead us to better performance in everything, successful career, better financial independence, for example, but you must practice this self-discipline until it becomes like a habit, like a routine. For example, taking these small steps And integrating them into your daily routine is one of the best ways to build this self-discipline. So eventually you will be able to accomplish the big goals that you have set for yourself, like routine. So the key is to developing this self-discipline and figuring out your why. Yeah? If you have this clear reason for why you want to do something, it will be easier to stick with it, right? For example, if you are trying to lose weight, it may be easier to resist the temptation of eating a donut or something. Remember this long-term benefits all the time of eating well and exercising. And this will outperform this immediate pleasure normally. So in addition, for example, to this clear goal, it's also important to have this accountability. Someone that you can have accountability, like accountability partner. This will provide you to keep you on track and support you when you are struggling with something. So self-discipline, I know it's not easy, but it's worth it, you know. It's really worth it. It's the only way. And remember that it's really important to be patient and work hard every day toward our goals. Only we can do that, you know. Self-discipline is like the ability to correct or regulate yourself for your environment, and includes, for example, controlling emotions and behaviors. Is really very important. It will help you to reach your goals, and you will become this person you want to be, right? So motivation is about what you should do, why you should do it. Yeah, motivation is about why you should do it, and self-discipline is how you do it, and both work hand in hand. You know, motivation can be this initial inspiration that gets you started, while self-discipline keeps you going when you are tired or lose your motivation. So one goes with the other. To develop self-discipline, you should start by setting, for example, this clear goal and make a plan. Then you should commit to it, of course, and you should reward yourself when you succeed. For example, you might treat yourself with some healthy snack after you exercise or complete an assignment or a little step into your goal. Something, reward yourself. This will inspire you to continue with your discipline. And of course, inside all of this, you have to develop this time management, the ability to work smarter and more efficient. This will help us, for example, to achieve our goals in less time. This will decrease our stress levels and improve our overall productivity. It will also help us to feel more accomplished and advance in our career, in our projects. But it's important to understand that only working harder and longer does not necessarily means that we improve our performance. It's better to master, for example, to have this planning, this positivity, you know, prioritize everything. So to increase our productivity, it's helpful to increase this schedule and plan each day. So a good way to do this is to write down, for example, what needs to be done every day, and then set these priorities. Use tools like a calendar or a timer to track your progress, and so having this clear plan for each day will help you to avoid distractions, focus on the tasks that you have to do. It will also save you a lot of energy by allowing you to finish the most important task on first. Then you are really more calm to do the rest, You're just less worried. So you can create a daily plan and use it to organize your work, your personal life as much as possible. You can also reduce the paperwork with this, and just automate everything you can. Eliminate all these distractions around you. Put away electronics or social media, and you can even download tools that block websites and stuff like that. So you can also improve your productivity by, for example, batching similar stuff. For example, you may have several email messages that require short responses, and documents. So just do it at once, and do it more efficiently. Wanting to be more productive, may not be easy, I know, but it's really important for a healthy lifestyle. So try different techniques to manage your time. It's important to understand that the best solution for you might not be the same for everyone. It's important to find the right balance for your situation. So I hope this was really useful for you. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to our blog. Once a week I send out very powerful stuff, little by little exercises that helps us to put our ideas in place and see opportunities. And don't forget also to subscribe to the channel. But I hope that it was really insightful. It gives you courage to continue, and take care of yourself. Bye bye.